Mais de 1.000 policiais militares se preparam para ocupar a Rocinha esta madrugada.
A Secretaria de Segurança Pública já anunciou que a ocupação no conjunto de favelas do Alemão será permanente.
A ocupação da Mangueira diminui a influência do tráfico de drogas na região.
O Brasil inteiro acompanhou a batalha da polícia pela retomada do complexo de favelas do Alemão no Rio de Janeiro.
Todos os acessos às comunidades da Rocinha e do Vidigal também vão ser interditados.
A bala vai comer, vai morrer polícia, vai morrer bandido e o crime não vai parar, porque se sair nós vai entrar outro e a bala vai comer do mesmo jeito,
Mais uma vez no meio da madrugada, o dia amanhecendo e eu plantado bem aqui, bola da vez, não posso fazer nada, o dia tá correndo, parece hora de partir. Eu vi uma rajada levando minha chance, mudar o quadro agora pra mim é fora de alcance. Perdi a minha fé na ilusão de ser o cara e deixar de ser um qualquer. Jurei lealdade à minha quadrilha, valorizei o crime, desprezei família, decidi errado, me decepcionei, entrei nessa de embalo sem saber, mas agora eu sei que quando a chapa esquenta, alguns morrem, alguns fogem, vários correm e largam a ferramenta. Daqui de cima dá pra ver a movimentação pra instalação de uma nova UPP, unidade de policiamento pacificador. Sem arrego acabou o amor, os parceiros abandonou, só os pica que ficou. O patrão foi na neblina pra sair de fuga, me escalaram pra ficar plantado aqui de madruga. Alvo fácil, vulnerável, Subop decidi entrar, é implacável. Eu na situação encurralada, lamentável. Minha mulher meteu o pé, foi embora do morro, levou minha filha junto, mas daqui eu não corro. Só um 762, uma pistola, uma granada, comparado com o que tá na mão dos canos é quase nada. Não dá nem pro começo, mas agora que se foda, eu tô sozinho, eu mesmo que pago o preço. Antes de amanhecer, disseram que vão invadir, vou resistir, mas tô ligado que eu vou cair.
Tirei meu coração, você não quis saber. Chorei, sorri sem sofrer. Quanta privação e o medo de viver. Me perder por você já não dá.
Eu sou notícia que alimenta a imprensa, câmeras do mundo inteiro que marcam presença. Em cadeia mundial mostra o crime acuado, elite da tropa, serviço do Estado, armamento pesado em minha direção, programados pra matar, pra alívio da nação. Em pouco tempo arrumei muito inimigo, a própria comunidade não fecha mais comigo. Pra eles a solução é matar, vão me tirar de cena e o comércio não vai parar. Enquanto houver demanda, haverá oferta. Tem muito viciado, fissurado, a venda é certa. Meu rádio toca é minha mina me passando alerta. Nunca me aceitou no crime, ela que tá certa. Enquanto eu não atender, ela não para de chamar. Deve tá puta da vida, doida pra me xingar. Eu sei que vai ser foda, mas vou ter que atender, preparado pro estresse.
Fala você.
Eu te falei pra tu sair dessa parada. Entrou numa de ser alguém, agora morre como nada. Achou que era bandido, seu nome foi esquecido. Falta pouco pros canos entrar e tu fica fudido. Na TV tá mostrando que não tem saída. Quem ficar vai rodar ou vai pagar com a vida. Eu tenho pena da minha filha que não merecia um pai ausente igual você que não comparecia. Abandonou família, desprezou sua cria. Só teve tempo pra vagabundagem e vadia, trocando a noite pelo dia, consumindo pó. Você é um exército de um homem só. Se liga na sua responsa, copiou.
Copiei, compreendi, captei, demorou. Se eu tentar desenrolar não vai prestar, vai ter caô. Os homens tão na sede e eu dei tiro lá pra baixo. Se eu tentar desenrolar, na certa vai ter esculacho. Eu desejava pra nós um futuro próspero.
Hey guys, this is Andrew Tice. I'm here with Igor Mocaiber, his wrestling coach Ainsley Robinson. We're here to talk about his big match at the Canadian Submission Expo. So Igor, how are you feeling about the match? What's the difference between you facing this guy, I believe you in gi before,
in
correct?
a gi tournament.
And now you guys are competing in no gi.
Yes, I'm very excited as every match. Have been training, as you know, like you guys have been helping me improve my no gi game. I choose to do a no-gi match because I have no-gi Worlds coming up in December in California, so I want to get more no-gi experience before then. And man, I'm ready. Like I'm excited. We have fought before. It was a close match. It was a war. A very good fighter, and it's gonna be a war again.
Awesome. So talk about the difference between what you're training for in this no-gi competition as opposed to when you guys competed in gi. Obviously, you have one of the best wrestling coaches in the country. So, like, what have you guys been working on to kind of transition to the no-gi?
Well, as you know, like I have been training wrestling with Ainsley since 2014, which man has been a big change on my game. I see as a very different game, gi and no gi. So I think that the main difference is when I'm training for no gi tournaments, I do much more wrestling practices here with Ainsley. Ainsley helps me a lot. He brings like the best wrestler I can get in Canada. And when I'm training for gi, it's a different game. Like I train more gi and grips. Wrestling is cardio, movement, Ainsley sharpening my techniques, and training my ass off.
Yeah, I already know. So Ainsley, what's the biggest thing you've noticed since training with Igor in terms of his wrestling and his no-gi game in total?
His game's a lot more tighter now. His hand fighting's on point.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that when Igor first started wrestling, his hand fighting wasn't where it should be. But now, like I said, like he said, I've brought national caliber guys in, world level guys.
Who are some of the guys you brought in? Because I know you brought some of the best guys that he can get.
I brought Iceland Garcia in from Phoenix. He's the Canadian champion. He's a 4-time Olympian. And I brought him down here for a couple weeks to train with Igor. He's a assistant coach at Arizona State University. I brought a few guys. They're also national team members. Dylan, I can't remember, why am I forgetting this guy's name? A few Impact guys. But yeah, his game's really developing. He's developed. His top game, he's got more pressure now. He's taking guys down into positions where he's not going into the guard. He's taking guys down where he can get into like a great position, whether if it's side control or right, taking the back, taking the guy down and controlling him. Yeah, just basically his game's like a lot tighter and he's more fundamentally sound.
So in terms of, you don't have to give away too much, obviously, but obviously you feel much more confident in your wrestling. Is your plan to kind of pressure the wrestling and really try to take control?
As Ainsley said, like I feel the main difference since I started training with him is my whole life in Jiu-Jitsu, I play guard. Until I moved to Canada, my game plan was always like pull guard, gi, no gi. I wasn't confident standing at all.
Yeah.
And since I started wrestling, just switch something on my mind and like I want to stay on top. I don't want to touch my back on the mat. I want to pressure, I want to move forward. As he said, like hand fighting. I feel much more aggressive and stronger since I started training wrestling.
Yeah, I can definitely say train with you. When I first used to train with you, I felt like I had the advantage in wrestling, but now because of how good you're wrestling, at least for me,
it has been improved.
Yeah, it wears guys down. I watch you train with other guys, and it seems like you're really taking advantage of the fact that like guys can't get the control on you they used to when they wrestled. So how, in terms of the competition, how did the first match go with you and your competitor in gi?
So on our first match, Alessandro, he pulled guard, and then I started pressuring to pass right away. He caught me inverted triangle, very, very tight. Like I held it and I managed to escape. When I escaped, I passed his guard right away. And then I got 3 points for the pass. He got advantage for the submission attempt. And the rest of the match, basically, like I stayed in side control and going side to side. As I said, he's a very tough opponent. Like he doesn't stop, he doesn't give up. Like even when I passed his guard, I had a hard time to progress, to go for submissions or mount. So just because I won the first match, I'm not expecting anything easy. Actually, man, like my next match, I always think it's gonna be the hardest match of my life.
Sure, yeah.
Right.
So where does this guy train out of?
He's under Jiu-Jitsu for Life in downtown Toronto, George Brito team.
Okay, and so I'm sure he knows that you've been training with Ensley. Are you preparing for him to be better at the wrestling as well, or for instance, is this going to be point based as well?
Man, honestly, like I don't base my game plan on what they are gonna do. Like I know what I want to do, and I'm gonna make sure I make it happen.
I already know. Well, thanks a lot for letting me come over and train with you, Ensley. As always, guys, come to Toronto Top Team if you want to get your wrestling better, your MMA better, your jiu-jitsu. Some of the best guys in the country and city are here training. So can't wait to see Submission Canadian Expo this Saturday, November 10th.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for your help. Thanks, everybody.
Hey,
see you guys Saturday. So I'm very grateful for the people I'm surrounded by. George Alatopoulos, tax lawyer, has been helping me a lot since we met. I'm very thankful for all the support. Also, Tyson has been helping me to improve my game in the wrestling, always pushing me hard. And Legacy Edibles, who also helping me in my recovery and my training, keeping me able to go through the hard process that is training for tournaments. Also my other sponsor, VVV Fight Co, who always helping me in tournaments and keeping me sharp with gears and gis. My team at Toronto Top Team and Budo Canada, people who always got my back, and it's very important for an athlete having the support, because it's a tough journey. It's not easy, and having these people watching our back, man, it's priceless. Thank you all of you guys.
Respect.